Good
Rise
morning.
and shine. Join us
Yes,
for
for
a
a
lap this morning. Sea Leg Journey Cruise.
You love that squeaky mouse way, way, way too much, dude.
Squeaky toy.
Well, we want to say good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone that's driving and listening and doing other things. Because tomorrow we're the ones going to be driving and listening.
Yeah, but we're also going to still try to run our show at 8 o'clock because we figure we'll be up around I-4. So we'll probably stop at an inconvenience store and get the camera all set, our phone. We're going to use it off the phone and get our live stream set up, and then we'll talk to you there and then keep going on the road until we don't got internet no more.
That's right. So, and I think that Kurt is still going live from the road today too.
I don't know.
I don't know that for a fact, but it's kind of what it looked like to me when I was looking at his thumbnail. So either they're going live from a hotel this morning or from the road. So
That's
as far
right.
as I know, he's still on the go too.
Yeah, I know his plan is to try to do something there. So
now listen, I put you down because you were crying. Let me get this dog.
We got dog episode going on. We don't have this when I'm here. So
that's because they know that we're going away, and Aunt Val and Uncle Dave have got to come babysit. And
yep, Uncle Dave and Aunt Val. Hi, Ringo's waiting for you. They're waiting for you. I've got a whole box of snacks.
Well, we're going to start with the positive affirmation for the day. You ready for this?
I'm ready for it. What is it?
Susan Heller.
Who's that?
I don't know who she is. That's who said this. She said, when preparing to travel, lay out all your clothes and all your money. Then take only half the clothes, but twice the money.
Twice the money. So let's see. I got to take one bathing suit and $10.
So you laid out 4 bathing suits. You take 2 bathing suits.
Well, I laid out 2 bathing suits. So I'm taking one.
And how much money did you lay out?
No, I said take twice as many clothes. Oh, no, that's right. So I got to take 2 bathing suits in. And
you laid out 4 bathing suits. So you're taking half the clothes you laid out, which now you're taking 2 bathing suits.
Okay.
Because you laid out 4
I only
bathing
laid out
suits.
2 bathing suits. So I'm only taking one.
Oh, okay. How much money did you lay out?
$5.
So now you got to take $10.
Where
so
am I
your
gonna get the
vacation.
other $5?
I don't know, but you got to sell those other bathing suits.
Can I borrow $5?
Have a yard sale, sell the other bathing suits, then you can go.
Yeah, who wants to buy barely used bathing suits for $5? It's clean. I just swam in it last night.
Oh, good grief. Well, we're going to say hello to the people that are in the chat. So here we go.
Good morning, people in the chat. Who is that? It looks like Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo, 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 Brooklyn. You changed it too fast. Put it back. Put it back. Yo, 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 Brooklyn in the house. Y'all. Que pasa, Robin and Chet.
Que pasa.
That means what's happening.
What's happening?
It means what's happening.
Means what's happening. I knew that.
Here's what's happening, Eddie. We're getting ready to go on a cruise in the morning. Woo! Last night we was busy packing and making posters and stuff. Eddie Lugo also says, let's rise and shine, peeps. Parked in front of my TV. What? Eddie, you knew he was going to ask you where he was parked in front of this morning. Parked in front of his TV. How about that?
And good morning to Paul S.V. Odyssey, PSV Odyssey.
The PSV Odyssey, Mr. Paul Vines. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to Jeffrey Schmidt as well.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
And everybody get your salutes up for Mark the Shark is in the house.
Hello, Mark the Shark.
He says, hello, beautiful people. And speaking of beautiful people, we have Antoinette at Fun.
Antoinette at
Good
Fun.
morning.
Hey, Antoinette, guess who's going to be at Fun tomorrow? That's right. We're going to be on our way to a cruise.
Oh, good grief. Good grief. Hold on one second.
I'm holding on.
The chat's okay. Here we go. Mark the Shark.
Oh, no.
Back in the hospital again because his heart rate was too high.
Oh, no. Mark. All right. We got to get you better, man.
We got to get you better, man. We really do. We'll get the prayer chain going for you again. Not that it ever stopped. I don't think it ever stopped for you, but it's still going for you,
Got to step
Mark.
on the gas on it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Jeffrey Schmidt says, anyone cruising soon out of Charleston, South Carolina? I have a hotel recommendation. Okay, there you go. If you're cruising out of Charleston, let us know here in the chat. Jeffrey Schmidt can let you know about a hotel. How about that?
How about that?
Eddie Lugo says, Mark the Shark. I got 2 stents in November 21st and a pacemaker April 22nd.
My goodness.
Man,
Yeah, prayers for you guys. Prayers.
Yeah, we
prayers.
gotta
for
get y'all
both-
better.
Yeah, we really do got to get y'all better. We need you.
The Fearless Rambler, George, says howdy. Howdy, George.
And we have, are you ready for this? Cruising is fun anytime.
When is it fun?
Anytime.
It's going to really be fun tomorrow, though. Good morning. Cruising is fun anytime.
Yes, another beautiful lady out there. Oh, yeah, baby. And we have Law Jones is in the house. Good morning, Law Jones.
Good morning from the Great Lakes.
Yep, we have, okay, let's see. Jeffrey Schmidt has a comment here. Let's see.
Jeffrey Schmidt says, good advice, but the wife still packs more shoes than Elizabeth Taylor. Hey, as long as she's not packing more than Imelda Marcos.
I have been known to have a single suitcase with nothing but shoes in it.
Her shoes, not my shoes.
It had one pair of your dress shoes were in there.
I only have one pair of dress shoes. Guys, listen, I got 3 pairs of shoes. I got yard shoes. I got my other tennis shoes I wear to the gym and around, and I got my dress shoes. And that's it.
Well, I can't help it that I have to have shoes to match my outfit. So read Eddie's comment.
Okay, Eddie says tomorrow either Publix or Kroger.
Is where he'll be out watching the show.
Well, we'll be on the road too, Eddie, and we'll be at an inconvenience store somewhere near I-4 is all I know at the moment. He's waiting on a port out of Savannah.
Oh, yeah.
That could happen one day.
It could happen one day.
You never know.
Sure could.
But Jacksonville being so close, that's kind of iffy, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Cruising is fun anytime, says Jeremy is taking his thyroid med right now. Oh, no, thyroid med. Yeah, man.
We have really got to get some healthy people out there. We got to, well wishes and get betters peoples.
Yes. Yeah. Thyroid ain't nothing to mess around with either.
Let's see. Everybody else is just saying hi to people that have come into
That's
the
great.
chat.
Everybody say hi. And while they're doing that, I want to remind you, today is the last day of summer.
Yes, imagine that. And those hurricanes out there heading towards Florida.
They aren't even hurricanes.
Well, they are. Well, they're not hurricane. Well, one technically is a hurricane. It's been ravishing Puerto Rico and all that, dropping tons of water on them. But their infrastructure typically isn't sustainable for high winds and lots of water like that. So they've not had power now, and they're not going to have power for probably about 2 weeks. And the other one coming up through the other part. Well, we won't talk about hurricanes.
I know. Why are we talking
Go
about
ahead.
that? I don't care about that. It ain't going to affect us on the
Yeah,
cruise.
okay.
So I got this great bit of useless information for you. You ladies like to be fashionable, right? And Paris is kind of the headquarters of fashion, so I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you something. Do you have a lightning rod for your hat?
No.
Maybe you should get one. Because in 1778, fashionable women of Paris never went out in a blustery weather
Oh, good grief.
without a lightning rod attached to their hats.
How big? I have seen pictures of women from those times. I see no lightning rods on top of anybody's hat. What is this lightning rod like this big and the flowers are this big? I mean, really?
Well, they didn't draw pictures in the rain. They only drew them in the sunshine. That's why there wasn't a lightning rod in their hat.
Here, Mark the Shark has a comment. Let's see what Mark the Shark's comment is. Hello.
Oh, I was looking for my next page. Mark the Shark says, "Who is Joe? Is all the medicine that I need. Thank you for all your prayers. But most of all, thank you for being funny and being real friends. Love you deeply. Appreciate you guys so much." Mark the Shark,
Yes.
we appreciate you,
We
buddy.
really- yep.
Love you.
Salutes up for Mark the Shark.
And I'm always going to remember anytime we go out of Miami, I'm going to be waving to you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
So
Which will be in December.
No, we won't go out of
Oh.
Miami. That's Fort Lauderdale.
It'll be May.
Can you see Fort Lauderdale port from your balcony, Mark? Maybe
Oh,
you
that's
can-
right. It'd be Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Port. Mhm.
we'll be on a princess ship. Ashley Ratliff is in the house.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Ashley.
Ashley.
So nice to have you with us. And Law Jones says, take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader.
And we have Tanisha stopping in this morning. Good morning, Tanisha. Today is Happy National Chai Day, National New York Day, and National Pecan Cookie Day.
Ooh, how about
Well,
that?
I love chai tea and I love chai coffee. Unfortunately, with my new diagnosis of celiac disease, I can no longer have cookies.
Oh, well. So
But-
I'm off of them too now.
I can salute to New York while I drink my chai.
Chai tea.
Oh, and we have Marcia
Oh,
from
excuse
See Me Traveling's in the house. Hey guys, we think you're having a morning show this morning. Let us know in the chat. We know that you're on the road, but we think you're still having a morning show, so let us know.
We're telling everybody you're probably.
We're telling everybody you are anyway.
So now you got to have one, okay?
Here's Fearless Rambler.
George says, as long as they are grounded, so a rod is okay and fashionable.
Oh yes, so fashionable.
Lightning rod in my hat.
That's a lint roller.
That's okay. I'm inside. Jeffrey Schmidt says, the hotel is Holiday Inn Express on Savannah Highway. The hotel offers a package for hotel guests, transportation to and from the cruise port, and you can leave your car parked at their hotel.
Oh, wow. That's a
That's
deal.
what
That's
cruisers
a deal.
need to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a deal and a half.
We used to have one of those at Port Canaveral that we went to. And sometimes we'd go stay the day before and leave our car there on our cruise, and they'd take us to the port, just like you're talking about there. But typically now we're parking at the port, but it's good to know a place like that, because if we ever had to go out of Charleston or something,
we'd need to know that.
we would need to know.
So
that.
Marcia, CME Traveling is in fact traveling, and they are having their morning show.
They can do two things at once.
They can. Woo! They multitask.
Wait, they can do three things at once, because I guarantee you, Kurt is going to have a cup of some kind of coffee in it. Am I right? Some kind of coffee.
And Eddie Lugo, he's got just a whole bunch of emojis of coffee cups saluting.
Eddie's having his coffee too this morning. Well, I'm having my, there you go, Mark Shark. I'm having water.
I'm having Chet's Monster.
Yeah, I'm having water.
Okay, so what's your second useless fact of the day?
Oh, my second useless fact of the day is, where is it? There it is. Oh, did you know that it costs more to buy a car today than it cost Christopher Columbus to equip and undertake not one, not two, but 3 voyages to the New World?
So
he loaded up 3 ships, went 3 times across the ocean and back with full crews of people for less money than it costs to buy a new car today.
A new car. And when was this book published?
This year.
Okay, so my car cost more than
his 3 voyages to the New World. I bet them guys didn't have to pay union dues. I don't know.
But they didn't. Well, no, because car insurance says, and Jeffrey Schmidt says you got to add the gasoline in there too. So
right, that's right, and the insurance, everything else we got to have. Oh my gosh, and tags and.
So today our topic is really oh yes, Tanisha from Leonard's Family Fun. Everybody, thumbs up. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Tanisha.
And I got my little thing from YouTube, because we're getting close to monetization on our hours, but we still need subscribers. And we have 53% of people that are watching our videos and stuff are subscribers, and 47% are not subscribers. So to all of you out there that are not subscribing to Sea Lake Journeys, subscribe today.
Yes. Here's a good reason why. I need to buy a new squeaky toy.
So we're talking about things you need to do the night before your cruise, since today is the night before we cruise.
I'm thinking I need to sleep at least a couple hours. It's like being young, like a little kid excited at Christmas. You don't want to go to sleep, and then you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Well, I'm not sure what Chet has on his list of things that we're going to talk about, but
I
I know
got
that he has one very important thing that is not on his list that is extremely important.
What is that?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to tell you some of your list first.
I lost my ink pen. There it is. I got to cross them off as we go.
Okay.
Hey, everybody in the chat, if you've got things you know that you need to do to have ready and prepared for your trip, your cruise trip or any trip, put it in the chat. We don't want to miss anything. And I need to add to my list because I don't want to forget nothing.
And we're narrowing it down to the day before. So if it's something that's supposed to have happened the day before.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to kind of creep over into the morning that you're leaving too.
Jeffrey Smith says they pack 2 days prior. We pack. It depends on how many days we're going to be gone. If we're going to be gone for a 2-week cruise, I'm packing at least 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, I'm not even going to mention packing bags because that was done.
Yeah.
We've been done, did that.
So if it's 2-week cruise, I pack 2 weeks out. If it's a week cruise, I pack a week out. If it's 4 days, I pack 4 days out. That's pretty much the way I go.
If we go on a 2-week cruise, the last 2 weeks before we go, I have like 2 pairs of underwear. So.
Okay, so what's your first thing?
All right. Make sure you got your passports and your ID.
Yes.
Don't forget to get your passports and your ID.
So we have a little lockbox that we keep our passports and stuff in. And last night I'm looking for the passports. I'm like, Chet, where's the passports? He says, I've already got them over there on the table, because we have a staging table as well.
The whole staging area.
The staging area is the table. Everything's in the suitcases, and the table is the last minute things that maybe go on the carry on, or like we need them. It's medication or something we need to take the morning of or something. But everything's in the staging area.
Yeah, so that table should be empty when we leave. If there's something on the table, no, there's not going to be anything on the table. Everything's on that table is going with us. We know that. So if it's going with us, it goes on the table.
So Eddie Lugo says his wife takes at least a week to pack, but he packs the night before. Okay, so Chet packs nothing. He lays his things out that he would like to pack, and then I either approve or disapprove of those items. So he puts nothing in the suitcase.
That's right.
Now, this is a good thing from Law Jones. He says, make sure you pack a Tide pen.
I think you had one of those.
I do have one, but that is a really good tip.
That is an excellent tip.
Yes.
Because, it's like, I do this thing, guys, called 30 minutes of nonstop eating action. I've done it periodically through my life. And so it always happens on a cruise ship. I go and it's 30 minutes of just nonstop eating action. It is and eventually I end up wearing some of that. And she usually can tell where I've been eating at. Oh, I see you went to Guy's Burger. I see it right down here.
So we have a clip that I forgot to put up in the video of all the food that we ate on the Carnival Conquest, of him eating ice cream, and it's all over his shirt. I meant to put that video clip in that video, but somehow it got past me. I think he moved it out of my folder.
I didn't move it. I think it's funny. I'd have put it in there.
And cruising is fun anytime. She says we pack 6 months in advance. You go, girl.
Woo!
That's
Now,
my kind of woman right there.
there.
That's my kind of woman.
Hey, it's like Christmas then too. You get on this ship, you open it up, you go, oh, I've got this purple shirt. All right.
And then Leonard Family Fun says, yes, the Tide pen is wonderful.
Yes, it is.
That's for the reminder. I need to get some. Thank you. And good morning. We have Kathy Mills in the house. Kathy Mills, she is, let me tell you, girl, you're just fabulous. She put a comment up on one of our videos the other day, and she says, you know what? I'm at work. I'm just letting YouTube pick my videos, but they're picking them all from Sea Lake Journeys. So thank you so much for watching our videos. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
I love that.
I do too. That's awesome.
Okay, so what's your next point?
Luggage tags. Get your luggage tags printed.
Yes.
And listen, don't print your luggage tags like 3 weeks before, because we were on a cruise last December on the Sky Princess. They changed our room 3 times. We didn't actually have the cabin we were going to be in until like 2 days before.
Right.
So we wait and print our luggage tags 2 days before or the day before.
Right. So just in case, nowadays they've got that, what is that, where you can bid and get a better room? Yeah. So you really don't want to print your luggage tags until that whole bidding process is ended. Otherwise, you're going to print a luggage tag. And I believe that's how a lot of people get their luggage lost on the ship. Their luggage is on the ship, but it never got delivered to their room, or it got delivered to the wrong room because the luggage tag was wrong when they printed it. And Kathy Mills is driving this morning while listening. Love you, girl.
Woo! Hey, and another thing you need is your boarding pass. When you print your luggage tags, also print your boarding pass. Got to have them.
Got to have them.
All right. Now, this is something you still need. You still got to have it, your vaccine card.
Yes, you physically have to have the card. Some places are taking a video copy of the card, which is a good thing to have. It's a good thing to have a video copy of your card, or take a picture of it on your phone. I keep a picture of it on my phone. But make sure that you have the actual physical card itself on your person.
If you're not vaccinated, this obviously don't pertain to you. But if you are, there's, like we're going to Nassau, some places want proof of your vaccine card. So there may be some places, not on the ship, but some ports when you get off, and if you don't have your vaccine card, they may tell you,
So we were looking at, because we were looking at things to do in Nassau when we go to Nassau, and some of them said we had to have some of the facilities there. They said you had to have a mask to go indoors, and you had to have your vaccine card with you to get into their establishment.
So the masks are still haunting us a little bit too, and your vaccine cards are still lingering around in some ports. So where you're going on a cruise, check your individual ports to see what you're going to need. Okay.
Now, this is a point that you have, but Jeffrey has it up here as
No,
well.
that's it. Jeffrey Schmidt says, ensure you leave emergency contacts, leave phone numbers to utilities inside the home and outside the home to family members in case. Lockbox or safety deposit box, insurance papers to family.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we have that all on file, and that's great advice.
Right.
You don't need that stuff until you need it. It's like having the travel insurance. But that's good, excellent tips right there from Jeffrey.
And we always have at least one of our children know for sure which ship we're on and what room we're in. That way, if something happens and they need to contact us, or, if something happens and they're like, I wonder if my mom and dad were in that room, at least they know, some idea of what ship we're on and everything. Go ahead.
All right. And is your car ready? Make sure your car's ready. Don't go out there the morning of and have a flat tire.
Today, that's one of the things on my list I need to do today. I was going to get gas yesterday when I went to the bank and got my cash, but the line at the gas station was so long, I was going to be late for work. So today, that is on my list to get gas. I don't check the oil and that type of thing in my car because I have a husband that's an ex-mechanic, and he has a best friend that's still currently a mechanic. So
how about that? Very important stuff here. Get your phone chargers, people, and your cameras, your chips, your extra batteries, your chargers. I'm going to say it one more time. Your chargers.
Yes, because we went on a cruise one time and somebody did not take my phone charger.
Not my responsibility.
And we had to make a whole video about a phone charger in Nassau, Bahamas.
That was our excursion that day in Nassau, was traipsing around looking for a phone charger cord.
Because somebody didn't pack the phone charger.
Actually, I think the dogs got there and took it out.
Well, Jeffrey Smith says y'all have a fantastic day. He's on his way to Planet Fitness.
All right, Jeffrey, have fun at Planet Fitness. Woo! I did my workout yesterday. I'm kind of sore today. And then I swam in the pool after that. So
Yep.
All right, that's great. And your next thing is ready. Have your extra credit card. Credit card. I think we talked about that in one of our other episodes. Somebody had an outrageous charge put on their credit card, and they reversed the charge, but it still was locked up for the whole week. They couldn't buy anything.
So last night I switched the credit cards that we're taking with us out of my passport folder because I have one credit card that we're holding that back for Alaska. Because Alaska, we don't know what that's going to actually cost us. So that credit card is set aside for Alaska. So I switched.
I know exactly what's going to cost us.
I switched out the credit card that we're going to be taking on this trip for a credit card that doesn't have quite so much of a balance on it, but still got enough balance that if we get into a bind, we can still get back home.
Yeah, but we're not going to use it though. We're not going to have a bind.
Well, we have to be prepared though.
I know, but that's what we're talking about today, being prepared.
And Jeffrey Schmidt says he'll do his 3 push-ups and his 1 sit-up.
Well, that's about 2 more push-ups than I can do. And sitting up.
Okay, so we're sitting at 23 minutes.
We got cash. Don't forget your cash. You need your cash for your tips.
I got my cash yesterday. I got to break it down though. That lady at the bank gave me all 50s. I'm like, really? She gave me all 50s?
Make sure you got your medications.
Yes, that's your job.
We already did that. It's all loaded up. It's over on the table, right?
It's on the staging table.
Okay. Make sure your pool. If you got a pool or a hot tub, make sure the water level's good. Everything's good before you go. You don't want it too low, too high. Try to get it right because you're going to be gone.
And your sprinkler system. Make sure that if it's on a timer or something and it's rainy, there's no reason for our water sprinklers in Florida to be running right now because we got so much water that it's ridiculous standing water from all the rain we've had. So go out there and turn that automatic sprinkler off so that your yard doesn't flood from your sprinklers.
If you've got medical stuff you need to have that you can't get on a ship or anywhere, like me, I have an inner liner and an outer liner and socks and stuff that you can't just go buy anywhere.
Yep.
So I carry an extra outer liner with me because if I get a hole in it, the leg will just come falling off. So I always have an extra liner packed away.
Now, Leonard Family Fun, we do this when we're taking a longer cruise. This is a weekend cruise, and we have somebody come into our house every day to watch our dogs. But we do have our mail held and delivery services for UPS and FedEx. We do, in fact, do that when we're gone for longer.
Yeah, on longer hauls. That's a great tip there, Tanisha.
That's a good tip.
And I've got it all information in there that I do that too. But somebody's going to be here, so we don't have to this time. That's another thing. Make sure your pets are took care of.
Yep.
Make sure you got food and snacks and stuff.
Here's another good point from the Fearless Rambler. Make sure you turn that hot water heater to to vacuum mode. We've actually been gone somewhere and our hot water heater burst while we were gone. Thank goodness where our hot water heater was located, it didn't ruin things. But that's true. You want to turn things off that are not necessary. Chet actually goes out to our water meter and turns our water off to the house. The water can still,
I won't do it this time because somebody's going to be here.
Right.
But if we're going to be gone, there's not going to be somebody here. I turn it off all the way to the house
because it's nothing worse for a pipe to break in your wall or your toilet start leaking.
And
yeah, you come home and you've got all this water.
12 inches of water in your
Ridiculous.
house.
Yes, we got about 5 minutes.
And if you do leave it on, turn off your ice maker, things like that too.
Yeah, we do that too.
Hats, sunglasses, suntan lotion. Don't forget them. People sometimes forget them.
Okay, so I'm going to throw in, since you got to that point, I'm going to throw
security. If you have security in your neighborhood like we do, I let the security know we're going to be gone, and they go around our house and check it a couple times a day as well. Set your burglar alarm, your cameras, make sure they are set and lined up and ready to go. Now,
I wanted to throw my item in when you said hats and sunglasses.
Go
and
ahead.
You jumped right over me.
Throw it in there.
I have to switch out my purse because I have my everyday purse and I need to switch it over to a vacation purse.
She's got a different purse for every
Yes,
day.
that's women. Okay, women, how many of you have purses for vacation, purses for formal night? And I'm not going to take my everyday purse with me. I'm going to switch.
And she will too.
And I will.
Okay, and don't forget, and set your AC. Don't forget to leave it down on some ridiculous temperature and there's nobody there.
Check
that too.
For us, we've got the dogs, so the dogs are going to be here with the babysitter, so we won't do that this time.
Last thing you do, usually you do it the morning of, but I start the night before, locking everything up. Lock your shed, lock your gates, lock your other car, lock all the windows, lock the doors except for the one you're going to go out of.
So Ashley, she changes purses too. Women, we change purses. That's something important that we need to put on the to-do.
All right, guys, if y'all ever change purses, I've never changed purse in my life. Never. Come on, back me up, Law and Jeffrey.
I know Tanisha changes purses too. I'm telling you, women change purses.
Yeah, they do.
We do.
I know.
Well, guys, we hope you had a great day.
We got a couple more minutes. Girl,
We do.
You trying to rush me around? We had all that time.
You got 3 minutes.
Well, good. We got one more thing to do here. Mr. Paul Vines, thank him at the PSV Odyssey and Paul S. Vines on Facebook.
Well, before you get to that, we're going to talk about we have personally. We have a video coming out tonight, a premiere.
Oh, we do have a premiere at 6:30.
Yes, it's on tenders. So everything that you need to know about tenders, we have that. That's our video tonight. That's a premiere at 6:30. Tomorrow, we are going to be going live from the road at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
We're going to go live for the whole 30 minutes or as long as we have internet because we're going to be driving. And then we're going to try to go live from the ship for a few minutes before we sail away because I should have internet service from the port. But we will not be filming the sail away party or anything like that because that's copyright infringements on the music, but we will film that and put a video up. But hopefully we're going to get up with SCT and see me traveling before we sail away and do a quick little, hi guys, we're all together. Da, 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 da. So we're not sure exactly what time that's going to be, probably around 4:30 maybe. So keep your eye out peeled for that too.
Okay. All right. And thanks to Paul S. Vines on Facebook. You can check him out yourself. Go check his Facebook page and his YouTube channel. Here's the schedule for today. Are you ready? On YouTube, Sea Lake Journeys at 8 o'clock. If you're here, you haven't missed it. 8:30, See Me Traveling. And they are on the road, but they will have a show. Roy and Becky's Travels at 1 o'clock. J and N, 2 o'clock. And at 2:11, Roy and Becky's Travels premiere. 6 o'clock, The Gypsy and the Vanilla Grill. Premiere. I like that name.
The Gypsy and the Vanilla Grill.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Grill.
I don't think we watched any of their stuff.
No, we got to check that out. Edna's World at 7. Antoinette at Fun. Woo! Don't miss her at 8 o'clock. Antoinette. Woo! D&G Explorers also at 8 o'clock. And the Griswold Family Vacay. You don't want to miss them. They coming on at 9. Good morning, Griswolds.
So a couple of things before we get out of here. Eddie was on Huddle Adventures, their show, I think.
Yes, last night at 7 o'clock.
We had to watch the hashtag replay. I did not comment on it because most of you guys' things that come on after 7 o'clock, I'm watching in the bed. And it's hard for me to but I always give you a thumbs up. We're always there watching you, and we always give you a thumbs up. Especially if you're on Paul's list, we're there and we're giving you a thumbs up. And the Gaylords came in late this morning. They said they're sorry that they missed the show, but they are going to be on #replay.
Play Gaylors.
Well,
good morning to you.
Until tomorrow morning, we will see you guys around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Rise and shine. Hope you
Had a laugh this morning. Sea Leg Journey Crew. Woo, woo.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.